What's up, family? What's up, family? Welcome back to the Detox. Welcome back to the Detox. It's your boy Jones. I hope your day is going great because my day is going well. Can't complain at all. You know, it's summertime. It's getting hot outside. Thinking back when I was like 13, 14, coming into high school, doing everything, doing things that a regular, doing things that a regular teenager do. We playing basketball, hanging with our friends, talking to the girls and stuff like that. So with that being said, that's what this episode is going to be about. Just if I could give advice to my younger self coming up, kind of like things to take advantage of, the do's and don'ts, and stuff like that. So stay tuned. For me being a teenager, that wasn't too long ago. I'm only 27. I was a teenager 10 years, 11, 12 years ago. So it wasn't that long, right? So like I said, when I was a teenager, we played ball, hung with our friends, we joked around, and we were into the girls. I feel like we got into the girls a little too early into our teenage years, taking on love and stress and stuff like that. It's kind of underrated. No, I feel like those things are overrated, but the effects it has on you as a teenager, as a young boy growing up, you're really putting your focus somewhere else opposed to where you should be putting it. So I feel like those effects of dealing with the opposite sex at a young age, they are underrated. But for the things we do for, I feel like they're overrated, right? So we're not going to get too much into that. A couple things I want young teenagers to realize is that time moves quick. Like I said, I'm only 27. I can still remember when I was 13, 14, 15, growing up, having fun with friends, being in high school, not really having a care in the world. I know at this age, you wish you were an adult, you wish you could move out, but really this is probably one of the best times and one of the most easiest times that you'll have in your life. So realize time does move quick, but be fortunate because time is on your side at this moment. Being at a young age, you don't really have much responsibilities as you think you do. Another thing to realize is that you are fortunate. Regardless of your situation right now, you got to realize that you are fortunate because with every second passing, you are getting older. And then it will come to a time where you do have to step out on your own, or your parents or the people that you are living with expect you to take a bigger role. So then those are where the complications or the real stress starts to come in. Right now, you have no real stress. You probably got to clean up your room, wash a couple dishes, but as an adult, those things are a piece of cake. The next thing I want to say is to plan. You got to plan. You're in high school right now, right? And then after those 4 years of high school, you have college or other things you can do. But if you're in high school and you don't know what you want to do, you don't know if you want to go to college, you don't know if you want to go to a trade school or you want to start your own business or whatever, I think that you should definitely plan because, like I said, this time in your life is the best time. It's the most time. It's the time that you'll have the most leisure, the most free time. You have nothing to do. So you should definitely plan for your future as to what you want to do and who you want to be, right? You should try to get a job. You definitely want to keep money in your pockets. You want to learn how to save money. You want to learn how to deal with money at an early age. I feel like especially if you're around 16, 17 years old, about to graduate high school, you definitely want to get a job. And then if you can't get a job, like I said, there's YouTube. There are free videos on YouTube that you can watch on almost anything. Google things that you want to do and YouTube things that you want to do. See what pops up, see what piques your interest, and then go from there. So now I want to list a couple of don'ts. I'm going to call these don'ts, things that I feel like you don't do, things that you feel like you shouldn't do. Especially at this time of your life, being so early. I know you feel like you're old and you can take care of yourself and blah, blah, blah. But as you go on, you realize that your teenage years, those were your baby years. Those were light years, right? So these are a couple don'ts. Don't become your surroundings. Understand that now if you have a good group of people around you, keep those people close. You always want to keep good people around you. But then at the same time, you know, your group of friends that you have now in high school or in your neighborhood, those may not, for some of you, those may not be those same group of friends that you tend to stick around for the rest of your life. So don't become your surroundings. Like I said, keep good people around you, but don't become your surroundings. Try to branch off, you know. And for the third time, do not get into girls so fast. I lost my virginity at 12, the day before my birthday. So, you know, and just, it was a lot that I never really experienced, a lot that I didn't really deal with. So, you know, stress, love, going through breakups, all of that at a young age. As soon as I got into girls, I remember 8th grade, my grades dropped horribly. I went to summer school that year, I didn't graduate. So, you know, just, I'm telling you, you probably hear it. Hopefully you'll hear it more than you hearing it one time from me. Don't get into girls so fast. It's okay to like them. It's okay to, you know, flirt, the regular, but sex is overrated at a young age. Don't get into it. It's no purpose for you at that 13, 14, 15. Wait, just wait. As long as you can, wait, you know. Don't fall for the peer pressure of your friends and your brothers or your family. Only you got to deal with that. And then if you are having sex, strap up. You are having sex, strap up. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, the condom, you know, it don't feel good with the condom on, or take, whatever the case is. Remember, you're responsible for your own future. You're responsible for your own future. Don't let nobody put you in this bind. Don't give your future to nobody. Don't put your future in nobody's hands. You know, you always want to deal with somebody. If, like I said, if you are having sex, sexual relations, or whatever the case is, protect yourself. Know who you're doing it with. And like I said, protect yourself. Protect yourself. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it. Protect yourself. Don't put your future in nobody else's hands. Don't think you know though, because you don't. At this young age, 13, 14, 15, 16, I remember thinking I knew it all. But then come to find out, you know, you learn it the hard way. And hearing it, that doesn't mean that you're not gonna go through it. You're definitely gonna go through your hardships. But be able to be a student. Don't think you know it all. And then lastly, for the don'ts, don't take the time that you have now for granted. You're young. Trust me, you don't have, even if you have problems, they're only going to increase as you get older if you don't prepare yourself. So understand that you're in a fortunate situation regardless of what situation you are in. It can be worse. Be fortunate, plan, and know that you're young and you have time. That's it for the don'ts. So now we have the do's. So the first do is do step out of your comfort zone. It's nothing more embarrassing or nothing more uncomfortable than feeling like you don't belong, or when you go into a new environment, you feel uncomfortable. And regardless of where you step out of your comfort zone at, it's just the importance of being uncomfortable and being able to adjust to that situation. You know, don't let nobody tell you that their first experience in something, they were confused or they were unsure or just insecure about themselves in that beginning stage. Mostly everybody has felt that way trying something new. So do step out of your comfort zone, right? Do focus on yourself. The saying is so cliche, but like I said, and throughout this video, you're probably at the most carefree time, one of the most carefree times of your life. So if you can hone in on yourself at this time, then you'll be a beast growing up, you know? So what do you want to do? Who do you want to be, right? And like I said, you're in high school, Google these things, YouTube these things. You want to be a certain profession, you want a certain career, Google it. What does it take to do it? And what colleges take those, or whatever it is, Google what you want to do. What do you need to do to be in that specific field? Get it done. Get it done, and it can happen so quick for you if you just stay disciplined. You have nothing to do. Go to school, breathe, eat, wash your ass, and nothing else. Play games and stuff like that. So you have nothing to worry about. Just free time. Focus in on yourself, hone in on yourself. The next do is do be a student. Be teachable. Don't, like I said, don't think you know everything. Don't think you know everything. You're gonna be learning for the rest of your life. High school isn't the last time that you'll learn. College isn't the last time you learn. You'll be learning for the rest of your life. So don't be ignorant to to certain concepts or certain people's opinion. Do have an open mind to almost everything that you hear. Take it with a grain of salt. But do be teachable and do be a student. The last do would be to be grateful. Do be grateful. Be thankful of your situation at this moment, because as you get older, you'll only get more responsibilities on your plate. So be grateful of the space that you're in now, guys. So, like I said, if you know a teenager showing this video, a teenage boy showing this video, the same can be applied for teenage girls. But like I said, guys, have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in. Have a nice day.